Yeah, I know it's late. Try a couple of these late night streams, see where it gets me. My regular streams were doing alright, but I'm pretty much experimenting with this late night stuff. Let's see where it goes. Alright. Hey Anthony, how you doing? I know it's late here in Ohio, it's 4 a.m. But this stream and the last stream I did, I'm trying to basically experiment with late night streams. Because the streams I had before that, they did okay. But I'm trying to see what the late night crowd is like. Maybe I could tap into something different. Because I know when I worked third shift, I'd be getting home around this time, maybe about an hour later. And I needed just some type of entertainment to relax when I got off work. The few jobs I had where I worked first shift, you know, when you get up for a first shift job, you're like, oh shit, I gotta do these 8 to 12 hours and blah blah blah. You know, I'm trying to tap into them too because maybe my stream will give them something positive to go into. But basically, I'm just, you know, experimenting with the late night streams to see how it goes. But thanks for joining. How was your day? Hopefully you had a good day. So yeah, let's see how this late night stream goes. I'm doing this one, and I did one yesterday or a couple of days ago. So let's look into these late night streams and see how they go. So, hopefully it goes well. If not, I'll go back to my regular streams. I'm currently playing Tales of Vesperia, just to let y'all know. I know some of my normal followers that come in my room, they're probably asleep. I'm fine with that. Maybe I'll get some new followers that will come in to a late night stream. So yeah, once again, we'll find out. Wait a minute. Do I need to buy some shit from you? Did I miss something? Buy. How much cash do I got on myself? Shit, I don't even know at this point. Okay, I may be messing up. If anyone's friends with Thor, I know he works late. Can y'all share this live with Thor? I forgot. I don't remember if I remember to share with him. Let me go back to my save point. Alright, let's go back and figure out where the hell we need to go. No, I don't remember you, but let's go in.
Do you think we should really just go in? He's the one who told us to wait for him here. I guess the Critians really are different.
They don't seem to be in any great rush to get things done, that's for sure.
I know, they certainly are weird, aren't they? Actually, you're kind of like that too, Judith.
Right, Judy. I like that too.
That's funny, I don't see that at all.
Seems like Patty'd fit right in here too.
Look. Leave Patty alone. We don't know much about her past. We're trying to figure that shit out. So Carol, leave that shit alone.
Might be nice to live here.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting. Now please step this way if you will. Huh? This is the very means by which the lore of Miorzo was passed on.
Is it?
But, it's just a wall. Judith, use the Nagig as you touch the wall and repeat these words. City of dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
City of dreams veiled in mist. Reality's extension? What's happening?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm curious about. What the fuck is going on?
Whoa. So the Nagig can do this kind of stuff too?
Well, apparently.
You know about the Nagig. Through its power and the secret phrase handed down, the wall's true form is revealed.
It doesn't sound like so much of a secret phrase, but whatever.
This painting is kind of creepy.
I feel like anyone could guess that secret phrase, but whatever.
The Kritia, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garayos and ancient sages. Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood of this world. Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance in the air?
It looks more like the air is trying to
supposed to breathe my air. If I was to die before away.
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Autophagos.
Sorry, y'all. I know it's early. I'll be right back. I apologize. I apologize. I'll be right back. Excuse me, Grayson. Sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Just normal human functions. That's the best way I can put it. Oh, what'd you eat? Glad you feel better. I feel better too. Have my little normal human functions. I'm good to go.
Autophagos.
Yeah, thank you for the rose that you sent. Appreciate it, man.
The world united to challenge the Autophagos and banish the loathsome power which
Yeah,
created them.
TikTok, I know more likes and blah blah blah, the whole other shit. You know, I already know all that TikTok. You ain't gotta fucking remind me. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Hey, could that be the Antilochea?
It does look a bit like monsters and humans putting something off together. Though the Garayo civilization was lost, the Autophagos was quelled in the end.
The Autophago.
The fact that we are all still here today is evidence enough of that.
Hey, but once again, DD, congratulations on the job interview. Sorry I missed that earlier. I apologize. Just let us know when you get the job.
So then, is this painting showing the Autophagos being brought under control?
My mother always said when it came to job interviews and things similar to that, instead of using the term, if I get, she would always say, you got to be positive and just use the term when I get. And it sounds simple, but there was a point in my life where I looked at everything through negative eyes. And, and this is when I was in high school, in my early 20s. She said instead of using the term if I or if it, she would tell me to use the term when I or when I get. So, I don't know, that's basically what I'm saying. Like, so when you get this job, hopefully everything will get better. I hope that makes sense. Because at one point, I was a negative person. So I stopped using the term if I and started using the term when I.
What is that?
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that.
It looks like a large rain. What is that?
Hey, a funny, funny story, Double D. Real quick before I get back to the game. When I was in high school, I don't remember the exact conversation, but me and my mother's stepmom was having a disagreement. And she said, fix your face before I fix it for you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she basically described how I look during a disagreement. And she told me she actually told me to go to the mirror and look at my face during an argument so I would know how to fix my face. For me, it's funny as hell because when we were arguing, but I had to argue in front of a mirror, the face that I gave, oh, I definitely had to fix my face. I understood why she wanted to knock me out. I don't. You look, for me, that's actually a good memory. I wish she was still here, but I don't know how many people understand what I just said. But she said, "Fix your face before I fix it for you." It made me look in the mirror at how my face was.
I can't say. I've wondered that myself.
Hey, what's the last thing it says there?
Position with another agency and went and want to meet. They gonna ask. Okay, I'm gonna apply
Judy?
for another position. Oh shit! I hope you get it too. I hope you get it too.
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the
How many
Chinese
agencies
full
want
moon.
to pick you up
The
though?
Adaphagos disappeared into the void.
How many prospectors do you have?
What?
The world's prayers. Life faded from the children of the full moon. Our world was preserved, but the story shall remain here for generations to tell of our sin. 240th year of Asul. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh shit. Okay, so still sounds like you have your options. Look, I hope whatever you apply for, you get that shit. But it still sounds like you have your options. And with all the other stuff going on that you told me about, I hope everything is going in the right way of what you wanted to at the moment.
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean. Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization. They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with the inner side world.
So I know earlier what we were talking about with Sal's Live with the benefits and the money, and I know obviously hourly is important. What you make yearly is important, but what's the benefits on both sides? You don't have to tell me, but how are the benefits looking? What do you prefer?
This is all the lore of yourself.
Because like I said, once again on Sal's end, when we're talking about hourly and yearly wage, a lot of people just look at the money, but they don't look at retirement. They don't look at medical. They don't look at any of that. I'm not saying it's you, but majority of people I know, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna make $23 an hour." Okay, but how's the retirement? A lot of people ignore that shit, and that, like I said, that's why I was asking, like, how's the benefits look for both jobs? Is it something that could even out on making you decide what you want in the long run when you get those jobs? Keyword when you get those jobs. Oh, don't kick the hornet's nest. Don't wake the hornets up. They will attack. Yes, I get that metaphorically.
Thanks. You've given us a lot to think about.
I know what you're saying metaphorically. I get it.
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a gourmet meal.
I think we'll pass. Could we trouble you for a place to rest a while? I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend has calmed down.
You are free to use the house next door. No one lives there now.
Thank you. Okay, let's be going.
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Everything the Elder said is true, isn't it? His interpretation of the murals might not be perfect, but with all he told us, it was very convincing.
Once we talked to
Well, if
Pharaoh,
everything is good on both sides,
because he knew how
it's pretty much up to what job you want when they hire you.
To show us humanity ain't cut out to handle the situation.
And to make us
I would go for just what's going to be easier on you. I guess if everything is good, right, pension wise, health wise, salary wise, I would just go best with what's good for you on the hours. You can spend more time with your family. I know you're going through a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, spending time with your family is really important too. If they hours will allow that. I apologize. I'm paying attention to the conversation you at the same time. It's a little hard to do, so apologize if I can't read all your comments just right. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Alright, I went here. Back up here. Okay, I went this. Okay, I went in this building. Spoke to this old fucker. Let me go over. Let's speak to you. Yes, I did. We gotta find our old crew and meet up with them. That's what I'm getting at. There we go. Cool.
if that legend's true, then maybe the power of the child of the full moon.
Do you think they'll do a panel interview? The way you're describing it, I'm not surprised they're doing a panel interview. Have you ever? Do you think they'll do a panel interview with you? Oh, I hate panel interviews. Ooh, those are the worst. I was so nervous. I had to do a panel interview for Coda when I worked at that in the past. Ooh, I was so nervous. I don't know how I kept it together before I got that job.
Isn't the only thing to blame for bringing up the
And
Autophagos.
this was okay. Look, this was back in 2007 when I got the job for Coda. It's a city
But what
bus.
about the hearing the world's prayers lie faded from the
Hold up.
children of the full moon part?
I had to let that play through so you could hear it. When I got the city bus job for Coda, they told me my driver's record, which is good, which was good and still good to this day, that I would have a panel interview, and this was 2007, but they would only look at my records from 6 years ago before that. But they brought up shit from like 8, 9, 10 years ago. I don't know how they were able to do that shit. And, luckily I got the job. Still wish I had the job. Worst job. The greatest job that I ever had that I had lost. But they tell you, like, in a panel interview, I don't know about your case, but they will tell you what they will bring up and what they won't talk about. But at Coda, they said, oh, we're going to bring up your record for 7 years. And they were bringing up shit from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years before that. And I had to explain that shit. I was on the spot with three people interviewing me. I was nervous as fuck and had to explain the tickets before that. That panel interviews were the worst interview I had ever had. I was so nervous.
Maybe they averted danger by killing the cause of the Autophagos, the children of the full moon.
But wait! Aren't the Hermes Blastia the real cause? Can't we just stop those?
It might not be
Like,
just the Hermes
technically, in
blast yet.
2007, they were only allowed to bring up shit from 2000. But they were bringing up tickets that I had gotten in 97 prior to what they were supposedly allowed to bring up. Like I said, this was back in 2007.
That legend made it sound like all Blastia disturbed the world's air. Right, Rita?
Hey, thanks for the likes, by the way. I really wasn't paying attention to the likes and everything. And everyone that's in the room, this is Tales of Vesperia and Nintendo Switch. While you're here, like, appreciate it. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Share with your friends. Let's build a community. This is J Brew Crew. And if you're not following, please follow. More importantly, the most important thing, my living room is your living room. Let's hang out, talk, have a good time. Back to the game.
The elders said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones.
Oh yeah, former employees are always fucking haters. Especially when you ask for a recommendation.
I think that means the only thing that's different is how much air each formula uses.
Even the Blastia we're using?
Bode Blastia are special, but all Blastia utilize air in a formula. They're all the same. And formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, they're probably only part of the danger.
I only had one good former recommendation from a job, and that was Columbus Steel, formerly Buckeye Steel. And when I had left for Coda to apply for the job at Coda, the same job I was telling you about the buses, from my knowledge, this is what I was told. And with most jobs, they do, you get it. How was his attendance? That's all they asked. And fortunately, and it's the truth, they're like, oh, he was here every day, 8 to 12 hours a day, here for all the overtime. And I honestly think, other than my good driving record, I think the attendance thing is what got my job at the city buses. And once again, that's the only job that I got fired from that I regret losing.
With more and more Blastia, the Autophagos will awaken. This is what the Entelekea are afraid of.
But I think when it comes to those recommendations, the current job you're applying for is only mainly concerned with, you know, did you come in when you were supposed to? And I could be wrong.
That's what I was worried about.
A former manager is an employer. I don't know, I still talk with him. And stuff. Well, it's a good thing you still talk to him. I'm glad y'all still friends. It's a good thing. I'm glad y'all still friends.
I didn't want to admit it.
I'm only friends with one of my ex bosses.
Blastia couldn't be bad. The people who used them for evil were the bad ones. That's what I always believed. But I was wrong.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia?
Oh shit, you better than me. I'm actually kind of glad at that, but you're better than me. I'm only friends with one of my former bosses.
Like the people here in Murzo did?
Unfortunately, all my former bosses were assholes. At least, towards me and other coworkers.
Aye. You should toss every Blastia in the trash. Gotta row our boat to oars, too.
The only former boss I'm still friends with is when I was a shift manager at Wendy's.
That's impossible. We need Blastia for our everyday lives. Barrier Blastia, Aqua Blastia, Bony Blastia too. Yeah, you're right.
So, it's really not possible?
Dee Dee, you're probably one of the few people, at least following me. I'm not sure about the rest of the people that you watch. You're one of the few people that I know that are still friends with their former bosses. That's actually, it's actually really good. Seriously, that's actually kind of really good. Because, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but that's actually really good. Talk to the people in the rest of our community. I don't know how many people would say they're friends with their former bosses, especially if they quit.
I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we
You
could
know, I
keep
said the only
Blastia
boss I'm
warm
still
without
friends
some
with
air.
was Wendy's when I was a shift manager.
But I guess that's just a dream. The Rizomata formula.
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air.
That's a good thing. I can see that too.
Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current
Especially
magical
if you're
research
either
by
back
mages
during
around the
a
world.
discussion at work or a disagreement. I can see that. Seriously though, I'm glad you're still friends with them. That could actually come in handy in the long run. Especially if one of your former bosses, excuse me, decide to go into business with herself. They may contact you looking for some help, and that'd be extra money. That's definitely good to have. Not going to go into much detail. One of Keisha's former bosses, she did it part time. She doesn't do it anymore. He was a GM at Donato's at the airport here in Columbus, he had went to business for himself for a hot dog restaurant, and he looked at her as a good employee, somebody that can basically get shit done. And she worked there part time for, I want to say, about 6 months. So that was actually a good thing. And in your case, it's actually a good thing too. If you're still friends with all your former bosses, if they ever decide to do anything on their own and they respect you, they might come to you and be like, "Hey, DD, I'm opening up this, or I'm starting a business. Do you think you could help me out?" That definitely comes in handy.
So that's the Rizzomato formula?
As you just said, plus the recommendations are a good thing too. Sorry, I was hitting my vape. That's why I'm coughing so hard. I apologize.
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier. Of course, we need a formula to reconstruct air from power that was originally
But
converted
yeah, the
from...
recommendations is most important, but the side activities, if they ever decide to do anything on their own, they may contact you for that to work for them as well.
But Estelle's
I
power is
think that's what I
actually
was trying to
directly
get at.
manipulating air.
Sorry that the vape just went up the wrong way.
Estelle is the closest thing to the Rizzomato formula. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle's power,
I don't really get it, but if you work out that formula thing, then Estelle can live in peace, right?
But what you were saying with the recommendations and other jobs, my brother was a janitor at Tanglewood Mall, Roanoke, might be Salem, but Salem, Virginia. He no longer works there,
so by that logic, if we could control
but
the
his
excess
old
of air,
boss
we could prevent provoking the
liked him on the
avocados.
job so much that her recommendations helped him get a job at a private school down there. Excuse me, about 3 years ago.
Awesome!
Sounds difficult, but awesome.
Okay, let me pause. I ain't gonna pause. She knows the termination for I was hospitalized. Jesus Christ, I missed that part. She knows I was hospitalized and knows the issue. Damn. Yeah, I didn't see the other two comments you made. Okay, if I'm reading it correctly, she basically understood that she was going through. Okay. That's, yeah, yeah, most bosses don't. If I was reading that correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, she definitely understood what the hell you was going through. Yeah, I've had bosses don't really give a fuck what you're going through. That's definitely, yeah, that's definitely good. Well, oh, my bad. She was told them they wanted to get sued, but they didn't care. Yeah, that sounds. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the. Yeah, you did have an amazing match there.
So we're
I'm
supposed
sorry,
to
I'm trying to read the comments.
researchers all over the world.
Okay, I see everything you're talking about. Yeah, you definitely had amazing people looking out for you.
Now you're really dreaming.
You're definitely one of the few.
I will figure out this formula. For Estelle and for me.
Yeah, you do that.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world, the ultimate goal of magical research.
Sounds like you got to get your Christmas list together, DD.
This conversation's a little much for old Ray.
Get them Christmas cards together. Some of those chocolates and candy gifts together.
That formula sounds nice and all.
Some
but it
fried
is getting
seahorse
worse every
burritos, maybe to go with that.
Yeah.
Start working on that Christmas list. Because I definitely did not have the same experience with past management, but I'm glad you did.
For now, we have to find whoever is making the Hermes Blastia. Otherwise, it'll be too late, just like Pharaoh said.
But how are we supposed to find whoever that is?
I gotta say, though, the worst management I ever had was when I worked at Sears Warehouse.
If we follow whoever's looking for Abathea, it should lead us right to them.
And this was right before they merged with Sears. I want to say 2004, 2005. Right before they merged with Sears. I mean, right before Sears merged with Kmart. I'm sorry. Right before Sears merged with Kmart, I worked at the Sears warehouse. Worst management I ever fucking had in my life.
Who was our mate from Abathea, after all?
So Flynn and Nam and their friends.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll have to fight them.
That's kind of up to them.
And look at both companies. Both of them are failing at the moment. They merged together to be successful. We barely hear anything about Sears or fucking Kmart. Excuse me.
This Blastia is working. Why? This one is fitted with a core.
Alright, looks like we're off to the next mission. See what the hell happens after this dialogue.
Something's written here. Warp Blastia?
Hey, Grayson.
So in other words, someone used this to lead me or
Love
something.
you.
It looks that way. Didn't they get rid of all the Blastia here? There shouldn't be any functioning, right? Yes, at least that's how it should be.
What could a functioning Blastia be doing here?
Motherfucker, you know why a functioning blaster should be here.
It appears that someone's left the town.
Estelle. Where's Estelle?
Wait, and where'd the old man go?
Huh? You don't think both of them use this?
What do you mean?
Grayson, bro.
The Blastia in our town should have all lost their cores back in ancient times.
The core was probably brought in from outside the town. It should require adjustment to function properly, but Estelle's an exception to the rules. If she can interact directly with air, she might also be able to reconstruct air to fit the core's formula. But why would she?
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see if our friends are in town?
Very well.
Let's look for them too.
Just came in from here.
I never should have left Estelle alone. Maybe I couldn't have done anything, but I should have stayed with her. She was so depressed.
You're not responsible for this. Beating yourself up over it won't bring her back.
I know. And what happened to Raven?
He was acting a little strange.
You
Grayson.
think they're working
Yeah.
together?
I really doubt they both disappeared at the same time.
But why just the two of them?
Don't make me start questioning your loyalties, Raven.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
The two of them are nowhere to be found.
I wonder what could have happened to them. Anyway, let's get back to the surface and look for them.
But even if we do, the world's a big place. It's reckless to just go searching blindly.
Perhaps the two of them went on a walk.
A walk that involves leaving the town without saying anything to us? Not a chance.
Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
Exactly.
Out. Oh well, just when things were getting good.
Just who are you anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with you?
Oh shit! I just realized what this cutscene was.
I can't believe I only just remembered that. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hurry! We have to follow them!
I understand how you're feeling, but please try to calm down.
What? Aren't you worried?
Of course I'm worried. That's why we should calm down and think rationally, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry.
Got any ideas?
How about you been looking lately? What?
Ah, yes. The master of Miorzo might have some idea.
He's an Entelecea after all. Maybe he felt the flow of air from the Blastia.
Did I miss something?
Did you hear it? Could you tell us where it was? To the west. A sea of sand. A town? It's not too clear, but a desert town. I think it's Jorgen.
That's the town in the sands of Kagor, where we met Duke before.
The sands? Why would they go to a place in the middle of nowhere?
Let's head there now.
You're leaving then?
I am.
You don't need to shoulder such a burden. Haven't you suffered enough?
Thank you, Elder. But I'm not suffering anymore. If you went into the outside world, you might understand too.
Okay. So, Sands of the West. leave here. Move, Grayson. Slaves of the West here. Not gonna end live. I'm just gonna end this game. I'll be right back. I'm back. Apologize. I've been looking good lately. So pretty chill. Got a lot of stuff we went through personally, I guess, as far as how I've been looking. But you know, when I'm on my lives or I'm talk to my friends, I express that. But as far as looking good, I'm fine. I don't know if that's what you were sitting at. I don't know if you're like Uno, but want to play a wind down game of Uno. So I hope y'all like this game. I honestly feel if Uno was in the casinos, there'd be a lot of fights. Excuse me. So to anyone that likes Uno, Grayson, hope you like Uno, so let's enjoy it together. Oh shit. It's asking me to put the puzzle piece into the damn puzzle. Alright. Hope y'all like Uno. This is definitely my wind down game. Let's change the color. Oh shit, I fucked up. It's alright. Yeah, I call bluff. Won that shit. Fuck y'all. Oh, you can't fool me. I'm gonna throw the draw two down on your ass just yet. Oh shit, did you say 105? Oh yeah, I can't, yeah, I definitely can't do that. End of July, August up here, DD, in Columbus. Our temperature is getting to triple digits. Look, was it, yeah, it was, JJ's live. I do not like dry heat. I like dry heat, but I can't do the humid heat. My dad was stationed in Edwards Air Force Base, which is in the middle of the Mojave Desert. I can do the dry heat, just cannot do the humid heat. Columbus, Ohio, summers are horrible. Seriously, they're horrible. You said the first heat wave? Oh, for this year? Oh, y'all tripping. Bitch, I want to throw it out. I fucked up on that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of summer. I'm already on the fall. But yeah, I prefer winter or fall. I don't have any yellow. Didn't have any yellow. If I was to live anywhere else in the country, if I was to go by summertime, I'd prefer to live in the Southwest. At least the summer is dry heat. Can't stand this fucking humidity. Like my mom, when I say mom, I mean my biological mom, but to those of y'all new to the live, if I say mother, I mean my stepmom. She raised me too. Anyway, my mom is from Roanoke, Virginia. And she has always asked me, why don't you come during the summertime to visit? Because it's fucking hot in Roanoke, Virginia. I don't want to come down to the south during the summertime. Their humidity is worse than mine. Why would I want to do that shit? Alright, Double D, I'll see you later, man. I appreciate you stopping through. I know it's late. Hey, hopefully you witnessed me winning this game. I think this late night live has actually been kind of cool. But yeah, I'll see you later, Double D. Thank you for coming in. Oh, maybe a card game will do successful compared to Mario. We're about to find out. At this moment, I'm just playing cards. Definitely not about to waste my draw 4 card. Actually, 5 o'clock in the morning, this I can say, even though there's not a lot of people here, it's kind of a successful late night stream. Other than my friends dropping in, you know, I love it when my friends drop in. This is really good. I love it. Is that fat? Did I pronounce that fat? So, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I kind of like that name. I just see the fat part. Excuse me. Regardless, so I like your name. How you doing? Nope, not wasting it. Not yet. Mmm. I may have made a mistake. Shit. Bitch, I fucked up. That's alright. Skip past your ass. Nope, not using it just yet. See, a mistake that a lot of people do is they want to go right through the cards or skips and draw fours and shit like that. Nah, that'll come in handy later on. You want to try to refrain from that the best you can. Sometimes it's a give or take, but you gotta try. We're dealing with yellow. Ooh. Gotta take a chance. And hopefully this person with the cards will be able to... Shit, I don't have a draw too. See, this is where you can play this shit right here. I'm gonna take a chance, do red. To be honest with y'all, if this was at the casino, I think I would have a chance to make good money. No, we're not gonna change the color. Look, y'all be like, oh, we just change the color. Nah, we ain't changing this shit just yet. We're gonna wait this shit out. If y'all look at how many cards they got, we're good. Once again, you're like, oh, we're good, let's change the color. Nope. Not just yet. See how it's kind of... Nope, it's not working for our benefit. So we're going to do green. So we have a decent chance right here, y'all. Can't just throw out all your players on one fucking card. It's all good. We got 2 more cards. Nothing to panic about. They're basically fucking each other up on these cards. Still something plausible. Just where you throw out your best players. Probably gonna lose this match though. That's alright. It's alright. We're probably gonna lose this match. I've been, I've definitely been in worse situations, but it's alright. Let's make it a blue. This match wasn't as great, but you know what? Next match will be even better. They threw out a fucking draw of 4 first goddamn match. Huge mistake. It's alright. So what do you think their next cards are like? I'll take a chance. I don't even have red. Oh shit. Blue. Good call, good call. Good call. Shit. Hell motherfucking yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm done with the live. I appreciate y'all coming in, having a good time. It's 5:17 in the morning. I need to get off here. Appreciate y'all likes, follows, shares, everything in between. Let me know in the comments and in my DMs. Should I start doing more Uno games? And if so, is there a way I can do a live between you and the followers? As Machete Retro Gaming would say, love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Make sure you follow everyone within the community, which is JJ Daddy, Lauren Bateman, Tiny Sal, Thomas Retro Gamer. Oh, God damn it. I haven't a brain for it. I've been drinking. I apologize. Anyone I forgot. And the dedications I was trying to give. I love y'all. I really do. Y'all have a wonderful night. And thank you.